Hey everybody, it's Dad. This is season 1, episode 3 of Dad Does Stuff. I'm here with Big Tony. Say hi to Big Tony there.
Hello.
Hey Big Tony. How you doing today?
Fine.
It's raining out
Yeah.
and we're gonna do an indoor project today.
Yes.
So, today we are in the kitchen. We're gonna do some cooking and so for that you need one of these, a chef's bib. It's apron and your chef's hat. Any kind of hat will work. But you do need an apron because you'll get covered in food. Also for today's project, let me go through what we're going to do here. We're going to make an omelet. So what do we need to do for that? We need eggs. We need some vegetables. We need some ham, cheese, a dollop of sour cream. We're going to need a cutting board, a knife, a whisk, a whisk, a spatula, a mixing bowl, a scooper, and 2 pans. So, one of the things I noticed when I came into the kitchen, Big Tony and I got into the kitchen, and the first thing we saw was we have a little bit of work to do here for prep to get ready for our project, and we're going to go ahead and get that done right now. So, we'll get that done and be right back. Okay, so we got our kitchen prepped and ready to go. Now we're going to get into our ingredients here. First we've got eggs. Eggs have protein and they have cholesterol, which our bodies use to eliminate fat. We've got onions. Onions are good for our metabolism. These bell peppers, they're green, they're fibrous, they help you poop. Tomatoes, obviously, it's a fruit. It doesn't look like a fruit, it doesn't taste like a fruit, but it's actually fruit. Ham, again, protein. Meat is a good source of protein. We've got some cheese, which is a dairy product, vitamin D and calcium, and some protein. Same with the sour cream. So first we're going to go ahead and chop up our stuff that we're going to use. We're going to use just a little bit of onion. I'm going to use one of those. Yeah, we'll just cut it right here on the board. Okay, we're cutting. Always keep your fingers away from the knife. And this is ham that has no preservatives, and it says natural choice, so it's natural.
I hope so.
It's good for the environment, it's good for the pigs. No, it's not good for the pigs, but it's good for humans because it doesn't have a lot of preservatives. Alright, so we got our bits and pieces, and we are going to cook these in here. And then we're going to cook our eggs on that one. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started. Turn it on. There we go. We'll leave it on medium. Butter is another good source of protein and dairy. Vitamin D, calcium. Butter comes from milk. Yep, that's right. This is like a wooden spatula. I think it's made out of bamboo. It's good for stirring around your bits. You put them in the butter. Okay, and eggs over here. We're gonna do, how many omelets should we make? 1, 2? I don't know. We'll make 1. Okay. All right. Get that out. A little salt and pepper for the eggs. That makes them taste good. It also helps them stay together when you make your omelet. Makes the eggs fluffy. Fluffy eggs. All right, so we got our butter melted. Let's go ahead and get our bits on there. Right onto the pan. Right in. We're just going to go ahead and put that right in. Okay. Now, we're going to get it ready. And we're going to just give this a little stir. You can smell the not cucumbers, bell peppers and onions, and we got that going. Turn that off. We're going to turn this one on medium. We're going to let that heat up. The thing about omelet is you got to have a hot pan. You got to have warm butter. The butter has to be in the pan hot, and then put your eggs in. So we're going to whisk this with the whisker. Okay, so they're in here. Okay, so I'm going to let that melt, get bubbly, and that'll just take a second. We will pour them in. It's hot, kind of bubbling. You can see it's sizzling. That means the butter's hot. You don't want it to be too hot because then it'll be brown, and I don't like brown butter. Some people do. That's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Now you're just gonna move this around a little bit to coat the bottom of the pan. And as it cooks, it'll kind of firm up. Now some people, everybody makes omelets different. I like to have both sides cooked, so I actually flip them. The thing about flipping it is, A, it cooks both sides. B, it involves a little bit of skill, and it's a challenge. C, it's dangerous. You can break your omelet. You can drop your omelet on your foot. Okay, so our omelet is cooked on one side, and look at that. It just, because you got that butter on there.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Alexa's talking. So now we're going to go ahead and flip it. You want to get the spatula underneath it, and it's just one motion. You flip the pan up and flip the egg up, and it goes just like this.
Ooh.
Look at that. So it's pretty nicely cooked there. It's only going to cook on the other side for a minute, so we're going to go ahead and get our filling in there. Looks beautiful and delicious and healthy and green, because this is a low carbon footprint omelet. We're just using a little bit of natural gas. We're not driving to the store or to the restaurant to get food. Just put a little cheese on there. Once it's, now we're going to go ahead and do a tri-fold. So we're going to fold it over like this, like kind of like a burrito. And we're going to do this one. So now you see the bottom is nicely cooked, not burned. And we are going to we are ready to plate. That's what they say on the shows. Okay? You're going to plate it. Now we're going to plate it. That means putting the food on the plate. Alrighty. So with these, you just pour it out, just like that. That is a nice looking omelet. Now, the last thing we need is just a little bit of sour cream. And we're going to just go like that. That's called a dollop. Okay, so our judge is here. So, Big Sam, we're going to go ahead and have you judge. They always judge the food. Go ahead and
have yourself a little bite.
Let's see what you think. Thanks, Big Sam. Big Tony, you want to get in there and see?
Is that ready, right, Big Tony?
Big Tony is just learning how to eat. She's getting better.
I got cheese everywhere. Is it good?
She uses normally she uses a sippy cup and a bib. Okay, let's see how we did.
Is Lucky next? No.
No.
Lucky doesn't get any. Look at him.
Mmm. That's delicious. So, what we do? We had our ingredients. We chopped them up. We mixed our eggs up. We heated it. We cooked it. We flipped it, and then we folded it like a blanket. And then we judged it. We judged everything, just like on the cooking shows. And we did the dishes. Now we're ready to clean up and enjoy the rest of our omelet. And thanks for watching. This is Dad with Dad Does Stuff. And
Be sure to like and subscribe.